It is always a welcome sight to see the high hills at the entrance of the harbor and to sail through them to the sheltered water beyond. Passing the little fishing village at the battery, Luis Orival sails up the harbor. There are many ships tied up on the south side. During the hurricane season, this is an excellent shelter for us to have until the danger at sea has passed. We come here fairly often during the summer months, and it is a pleasant change to get away from the ocean, if only for a day or so. It is good to see all the vessels looking so nice and clean. We have not seen many of them since we left Portugal over 5 months ago. A few friends see us and wave as we approach the wharf. Very soon we will tie up and go ashore and feel firm ground beneath our feet again. At the statue of Gaspar Corte-Real, the Portuguese navigator, situated in front of the Confederation building, many people gathered for the ceremony marking Portugal Day. The Premier of Newfoundland, wearing our Order of Henry the Navigator, escorted Commodore Tavares Almeida to the platform. Our consul in St. John's, Sr. Jaime Ferreira, made a speech.
It's for me a matter of great satisfaction to see gathered here today the representatives of the Armed Forces of Canada and Portugal to commemorate Portugal Day in Newfoundland. To the government of Newfoundland, and in particular to the Premier, the Honorable Dr. Smallwood and his cabinet, I wish, in the name of my government, to express our sincere thanks for such initiative, evident proof of the warm friendship that exists between us. We must express our gratitude to the Admiral Henrique Tenreiro, as well as to the former ambassador to Canada, Dr. Eduardo Brazão, in having taken the initiative in offering this statue as a present to Newfoundland, as a token of appreciation and friendship between two countries.
Being St. John's gives us time to do many of the things we cannot do when we are at sea. Many fishermen raise their dory sails to let them dry in the sun. There is not much opportunity to do this when we are fishing, and there is always time to play. Football is a favorite sport with us. We used to play on the open fields in St. John's, but these are all gone now because the city is getting bigger all the time and houses are being built on all places where we used to go. While we play, supplies are brought aboard and other fishermen attend to little jobs they have been putting off until they had time. Boat must be made waterproof and many things have to be mended. It is a good opportunity while the ship is at rest to make some jiggers. The lead is melted over a bed of hot coal and then poured into iron molds. It does not take long to make them, and we use many when we are fishing. Chileans is the mothership of the fleet. She is a hostel, a supply vessel, and has all the facilities of a modern hostel. She will help fishermen of all nationalities when she is at sea. Every fisherman likes to bring something home to his family. When the stores are open, the men leave the ships and walk to Water Street where there are many stores. Some of the shops have people working for them who can speak Portuguese, and they help us when we want to buy something. Fishermen's center here where we can meet our friends from the other ships. Sometimes we spend a quiet afternoon or evening reading, and sometimes they have movies for us. But many times we enjoy a good song together. So much for our meal and our talk of pleasant times. Now we must get back to work. It has been a long day, but we have had many long days since we came. We are used to it. Everyone helps with splitting and cleaning the day's catch. On the open deck with the water rushing around our feet, we work until every fish is split, cleaned and salted down. We sing and talk and music is played for us on the loudspeakers. It all helps to make the time go faster and work easier. When the cod is split, the backbone is removed. The fish is then washed and drawn down into the hole below. In the hold, the fish is laid flat and a handful of salt is spread over it. Gradually, the hold becomes fuller and fuller, and when it is filled, we can go home. The salt water swells and stings the hands, and the trawl ends go deep into the fingers. When they become too painful, our male nurse tapes the cuts after disinfecting them and gives our arms a good massage to get the circulation going. We must be ready to do it all again tomorrow. Another day begins, bait to be prepared, dories to be loaded, and then we go again. Our ship must be filled, and we have much fish to catch before we leave the fishing grounds. There is bad news this morning. One of the ships of our fleet, the Newfoundland, is sinking. The weight of fish in her hold has opened the seams in her hull, and the sea is running in. They can do nothing to save her. They have set the Newfoundland on fire. She cannot sail and must be sent to the bottom as quickly as possible. To leave her drifting would endanger the other vessels. Her crew have taken whatever personal belongings they could and are on their way to the other ships. They will be brought to St. John's and sent home from there. It seems that we are losing many of our vessels this way. Last year, 3 went to the bottom, and the Newfoundland is the second ship we have lost this season. There used to be over 50 ships in the White Fleet, and now there are only 34. Each year the number is getting smaller. We do not think too much about these things. We are fishermen. This is our work. This is why we are on Grand Banks of Newfoundland, so far from our home in Portugal.